Khalid was the first person I phoned, my brother. It was, I don't know what time exactly, but as soon as I got in, the Turkish pilot was there. Have you phoned your family? He is more concerned about me. We're here for our citizens. They were not there for us. When we needed them most, they were not there for us. They treated us like as if we were another creation, another something not human, not animal, something out of this world. When we left Istanbul. Actually, when we were in Istanbul, we had to go show our respects to the people that passed away, to the people that got murdered indiscriminately by Israeli commandos. The youngest boy, as I said, was a Turkish-American boy who was only 19 years old that got cold-blooded. As I said on my Facebook, if you go on, you'll see them killing him on the 3rd floor. They would shoot, reload their gun, they would shoot. They found when they arrived in Istanbul, 5 shots from his chest up the way. And this was a 19-year-old boy. I'd just like to conclude in a few things. I've dragged on for a little bit. If you want the full details, you'd sit down with me, and trust me, the stories, I just tried to cut them short because time is against us, but I'd like to conclude in just a few little points that I wrote down. When I was on the ship and the 13 pallets that were given to me, it felt like every person that donated a penny in Dundee was with me there. It was my responsibility because you entrusted me to go deliver that aid to the Palestinians. It was my duty to deliver it. It was like everyone in this room, every person that donated a penny in the charity boxes as if they were there with me. It was like all of you, we were there, we need to try and boycott. Israeli goods are, let's think of just Dundee Small alone. In the Overgate, they're selling settlement goods in the Overgate downstairs. Illegal Palestinian land got occupied, and whatever they're making out of it, they're selling in our own shopping centre. We're all Dantonians here. If we go there, and if we even let them, if we see someone buying there, it's like us. For every penny we spend with them, it's like us, we're supplying a bullet to land in a 19-year-old person's head, to land in the next person's child. Imagine someone came into your house in the middle of the night and you thought that, okay, we're getting a thief in the middle of the night. Would you prepare a little stick to defend yourself or not? Would you let this person to come and massacre your wife and your kids, or would you defend yourself? We were helpless in the middle of the sea. Everything we do, we need to try and boycott as much as we can. Israel's been getting away with this mass murder for 62 years, and if we do not act now, they're going to keep getting away with it. Last year, in Christmas time, 1,400 Palestinians got killed using white phosphorus. White phosphorus in the UN, under law, is illegal. 1,400 people, women, children, kids, everyone got killed. Not about every person that's died, every person they've killed, every person they've made permanently disabled for life. We need to put more pressure on the government. I'd like to thank the local MSP. When he arrived me the other day in the Scottish Parliament, he says to me, Ali, you know what, I'm going to come with you in the next flotilla. I'm going to be with you in the next trip. That alone put in my heart, you know what, I'm not alone. If my local government are back there behind me, you know what, I'm going to be standing strong. They're going to think twice about attacking another humanitarian ship that's going in international water to try and defend the people of Gaza. And finally, yesterday we had a meeting, the Tayside for Justice and the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign. I'd like to thank them for all the work and everything that they're doing. Because every little thing we do will count for the people that are there. If we tell one person that does not know, that is us helping the people that are there. If we, instead of going buying Coca-Cola, go and buy an Iron Brew, go and buy something that's Scottish. Something that our people are making. Why let these people benefit from our money? Let our local people, local businesses benefit. Instead of buying Coke, buy Iron Brew. Iron Brew's a Scottish drink. What's wrong with Iron Brew? Water. Why instead of buying Eden water? Eden water in this university, they're still Eden. They're using that as a valley in Palestine and illegally. And they're supplying it to the rest of the world, and every person that buys Eden water is contributing to the deaths of these Palestinians. To the deaths of every person, every activist that goes down there to try and help them. What's wrong with Scottish water? There's nothing wrong with them. That's what I mean. We've got so many choices. Let us try and help these people as much as we can. I'd like to conclude finally, they've got away with this far too long, and I feel that they're getting away with this again. After killing, they say it was 9 people that were dead. I was on that ship, I can tell you it was more than 9 people. The way the blood was flowing out of these people's wounds was dramatic. 50 injured. I'd like to conclude that we need to make a stand. We need to do something. We can have a little sympathy against these people, but in 2 days' time, we'll be back. The World Cup started. How many people were watching the World Cup today? How many people today, the Israelis celebrated the World Cup by killing a man in Jerusalem? How many people knew that? Because that's not in the news. These kind of things, people are more interested about their own selves. We will get asked about these people. We will get asked, what did we do? What are we going to say? Oh, well, I sat back, I tried to do this, I tried to do that. We all have to try. We all have to try as hard as we can. Because I tell you what, if we do not try, these people, every little blood of drip that's fallen is fallen in vain. It's fallen for what? For them trying to defend their land. I'll give you another example just to summarise. Now, the Italians ruled Britain for 200 years. Am I correct in saying that? Yeah. The Romans for 200 years. Now imagine the Romans came into the Britain today. All of us who feel proud of us being Scottish, being English, being British, they came in, they kicked us into Northern Ireland, they built a barrier around us, and they took our country. How would we feel if they massacred our cousins, if they killed our husbands, if they killed our children? If you try and resist, they'll stick you in jail for 5 to 10 years, or God knows how long. For them completely isolating us from the whole world. And if people from America try to send a boat, they will intercept it and murder the people on the boat, take the aid for themselves, and then say, oh, you know what, we can't let iron in because the extremists will take it. We can't let cement in, we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't let medical aid in. If they did this in Scotland, how would we feel as British people? Would we go up and rise against it, or would we accept it? We'd tell the Italians, you know what, you ruled it for 200 years, by all means, on you go, take it, the land is yours. That's what I'd like to conclude in this Palestine. Palestine's not mine. Palestine's not this man's, it's not this lady's, it's not this. Palestine's is ours. Palestine's for the Muslims, the Jews and the Christians to live peacefully and harmony in. It's not for a place for blood to be shed. It's a holy place for everyone. And let us all try and help this cause. Thank you very much.